YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Shenzo Plays. Today we're hopping back into Donkey Kong Bananza. I've really enjoyed this game. I think if I were to summarize it in a word, launch title. I know that was 2 words, but nevertheless, this should have been a launch title. That's how good it is. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys have been too. This will probably be a bit of a shorter stream today, just because I've had a lot going on. Pretty much everywhere and in the world, and I'm just very exhausted. But I do hope that you guys will enjoy. I hope you will stick around and still have fun with this like I have been. And if you do like it, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, follow me on all my social media. You guys know the drill by now, YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the other side. Hey, YouTube, welcome back. Here we are. About to hop into some Bananza. Anna says Elantris is #1. What you read so far? I'm happy to hear that. Oh, maybe it was I think it was Elantris that Chad didn't care for. I think he liked Warbreaker. I don't think it was Elantris he didn't care for. I really liked Elantris too. I wouldn't put it as in my like top 5, but it's very good. Mr. Tanner, why are you woofing at me, kiddo? I just started recording. Come here, bud. Come here. The road forks into 2 paths ahead. Only you know which way to go. DK. Donkey Kong. The goo is here, then it's there. Strange, strange. Watch the switcheroo goo rearrange. What are you doing there, Tanner boy? YouTube, I do apologize. My dog is currently recovering from a bit of a setback from last night, and he is being a big old goober with his giant cone. So if I seem distracted, that's why. Hello from Architect Tone Real Estate. We sell plots in the oddest of spots. We can build you a cozy little getaway with a comfy bed and a helpful closet. Hey, Realme, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello, hello to you, too. All right. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Realme. It's very nice to have you here. We literally just got started with gameplay, not even 2 minutes ago, so... Okay. I'll figure out all these controls someday. Alrighty. Welcome to the Stuff Shop. We sell stuff like maps and helpful items to use in your adventure. We accept gold as payment. I don't really need anything there, I don't think. I think I've got one of everything. Big flying dirt pile came through here. Oh, that's right. This is the teleportation to go to the different levels. We were Eatons. Hi, Sin. Was that alert okay sound-wise? I know, I had to redo all the...
Hail Hydra.
Hi, T1. Hi, Ben. I had to redo all the sounds, so I hope everything sounds alright. I definitely hope that that wasn't too loud. Didn't break anybody's collective eardrums, hopefully. Switcheroo through the wall. Switcheroo goo. Planamba. Saga of the Explorer Town, verse 4. We've reached the fork in the road. One branch is snowy, the other leafy. We are deeply curious about them both. Either one could lead us to the origin of us. Moment of indecision. We stand on one foot and spin around until we are overtaken by dizziness. Once we fall over, whichever path we point to will be the one we follow. At least they both point down. Oh, did you look at that guy on a cliff over there, huh? Wonder how you... wonder if we can even get up to him. I don't know if we can right now. Alright. So what are we thinking? Do we go to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, or do we go to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right? What do you guys thinking? Do we go snow or jungle? What are y'all thinking? Let's go against Beyonce and go right. Alright. Alright, we need to do the old switcheroo goo over here. Switcheroo goo. Alright, we're going to the right, to the forest path.
Hey, I wanted to go this way too.
Bananas! Ah! Monkey, monkey, monkey. Superior hearing and perfect pitch. I didn't even get to see it loaded too fast. Monkey, monkey, monkey. DK. Donkey Kong. Forest layer, terrain strength, level 3. Sublayer, 600. breached into the forest layer.
Someone's over there.
Oh, we have guests. Welcome, welcome. It pains me to say, but a rather vexing chap by the name of Void came through here not too long ago. A wicked thorn infestation and flood of poison have plagued us ever since. What's that? You're on the hunt for this very Void fellow? Well, you should make your way to the Eggshell Hotel then. I'm certain the Elder will be keen to assist you in this endeavor. Beware those dreadful thorns! Same map! Same map! Same map! Same map! Oh, banana. I'm so glad they brought that back.
A banana?
Perched where the branches cross. Alright, we have 2 skill points. I think we'll do punch power here, just because we are on... oh no, we need 3 points for that. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we need to get another skill point. Ouch.
Focus.
Alright, let's build us a house over here.
It's our getaway.
Alright, we're exploring this, the inside of this giant tree. Is that it?
Aim. Nice one.
We have defeated the evil.
Focus.
Oh, that's not good. Ouch. Alright, hang on 1 second. Sorry, guys. Gotta send a quick text out. Alright, sorry about that. Punching downwards, everybody. Squealoid times 5. Got it. Oh, banana. Alright, so we got that one. Hell yeah. We got our banana. That monkey ate my banana!
That was fun. There's a banana.
View from Featherfall Isle.
Focus.
Alright, so that's how that thing works. Good to know. Okay. Oh, ow. Alright, let's take a nap here. Restore our health. So again, that bed does not look comfy. Like, at any point.
This room has awesome
Hey,
equipment.
T2, welcome on in.
I bet I'd sound even better if I aim for the back wall. Oops. Forgot it's sleepy time. Sorry.
Alright, there we go.
Wow, you were out like a light, PK.
PK's like, I sleep anywhere. Nothing can stop me. Deja vu? Deja who now? Hi, Mama Humbug. Welcome on in. How are you? Damn, that didn't do anything.
Focus.
Nope. Oh. Whoa, would you look at that? Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so it's not grass we need to throw at that. Well, that's not what I was trying to get, but, you know, we take those. Back from the beach? Oh, hell yeah, how was that? Hope you had a good time. So you throw it at wood, and it grows the vine. Okay, good to know. Shifting above the forest. Oh, banana. Okay, so that's how that works. Good to know. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go from here? We got that vine. Weather was perfect. Hell yeah. It is in the low 80s here, so we are still a little ways away from perfect weather, but we're getting there. Lucky! Banana! Under Featherfall Isle. We need one more for another skill point. Ha! Look at that! Mid to upper 70s, loved it. Already planning to go back next year. Hell yeah! Happy to hear that, Mama Humbug. Love that. Yeah, I had a funny realization today that I'm at my new job. I found out I'm one of the older people there, which made me kind of laugh. But yeah, there's a lot of people who have been there for, you know, like a long time. But most of them got hired like straight out of college. So it's like, yeah, they've been there for like 8 years. And they're younger than me. So that was kind of a funny realization. It's like, oh man, I am now in the older side of the workforce of where I'm at, which is really weird. It was a very strange realization, let me tell you. They are very young, yeah. A lot of them, I think a lot of them are like in their early 30s or late 20s at like the oldest. We have a pretty young team as a whole. But yeah, I kind of got the first hint when they were asking me about my experience, and I'm like, oh yeah, well I had, 7 years at a credit union, and then I worked for the federal government for a year, for about 2 years. And they're like, wait, so you've been in the job market, for like you've been working at this point for a decade? I'm like, over a decade. I got like my first job like back in 2011. And yeah, they're like, wow, you are probably one of the oldest people on this team. I'm like, really? They're like, yep. They're like, you do not look it. I'm like, well, thank you, I think. But yeah, that was kind of a funny realization, because for those that don't know, I'm 34. And they're like, yeah, our team is like, the average age for our team is like in the 20s. Okay, that's how you take care of those guys. Okay, good to know. So yeah, that was definitely a bit weird, but at the same time, that also gives me a pretty good opportunity, because I now have the option, to share a lot of experience with, with a lot of these guys and gals, which is kind of cool. Because it's like, yeah, some of them were telling me, it's like, man, you have more experience with our system than we do. Like, and they've been there for, 5 years, 4 or 5 years. I'm like, all right. Should be interesting to see kind of where I fit in the, the architecture, right? Because, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was so fascinating that we had this conversation. It's like, yeah, I was talking to some people, and they're like, yep, I'm, 26 or whatever. I graduated college like 3 years ago, and I'm like, oh my god. Be curious to find out what the average age of your team is? Yeah, I don't know exactly how old or young everybody is on my team, but from what I was told, for a lot of us, I am definitely on the older side of the equation, which is the first time that's ever happened. Oh, you're moving to another team, Vin? That's awesome. Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let me ask that first. Is that a good thing or a bad thing before I say it's awesome? All right, banana. Mixed. I don't want to leave my supervisor because he's considered the best. And Anna says, I have no idea the age of the people I work with. I feel like I'm on the younger side of everyone, but I remember also turning 29 this year, so you don't really judge age as well. Yeah, that's fair. Again, the only reason I even have an inkling of how old everybody is because they're like, oh, I, started straight out of college and have been here for X number of years. So it's like, okay, you can do the math. It's like, if they graduated college around the age of, like I did, because I graduated at 21, right? Then, yeah, it's like if they've been here for 4 years, they're probably around, 25, 26. If they've been here for 8 years, they're probably, like, under 30, or 30. So it's like, it's like rough estimates, but yeah, just, like, doing the math with how many of them are like, oh, yeah, I started here straight out of college, and, I've been here for X number of years. It's like, well, I can put 2 and 2 together, because, every now and then, I can be a smart cookie. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then.
Great job.
Nice feather in your cap, though. You're being moved because you're considered one of the highest ranked, and they need to spread us around. Yeah, that's always kind of bittersweet, but congrats, Vin. You mean to say that your company is realizing what we've known about you all along? Yeah, I was told by my boss they don't know how long I'm gonna be on the team because even though I'm starting from the bottom of my rank, they're like, you have more experience than almost everybody else on the team. So my boss was like, I'm pretty confident you're gonna get a promotion pretty soon. I'm like, man, that would be awesome. It would be the first time in my career I've ever been promoted. So that would be nice. But hell yeah, I'm really happy to hear that, Vin. That's awesome. Like, obviously, I'm sad you're moving away from the supervisor, but...
Wow.
Alright, they built us a cannon. That's kind of nice. So now we can go back to outer space.
Nice one.
What a thought you landed with. You rocked our world. Londiskesh looking for the Eggshell Hotel. Head to Bellhop Burb. That's where the hotel staff hang out. Alright, thanks. Thanks for the directions. DK! Donkey Kong! They've also been having you do things for leadership practice. Oh, hell yeah, Vin. That's awesome.
Time for a break.
Alright. We have a second getaway now. Talked about this on stream. Chat said they should just make me a supervisor at this point. Yeah, probably, but I think you and I both know that's not how corporate works, unfortunately. Yeah, I've talked about this a lot, but I even made the comment earlier. Like, I've never, despite getting like top marks for most of my career, I've never been offered a promotion. So, you know, just... You know, corporate has a very bad habit of promoting people who are better at kissing ass than they are at their jobs. I'm being very general here. I'm not talking about any employer in specific, but it is a corporate trend that the people who are best at their roles often get stuck there because they're doing such a good job. They become victims of their own success in a way. I know for a fact that's what happened to me, and because I was told that from one of my managers. They're like, yeah, we don't want to approve this promotion because then you wouldn't be able to do the job you're doing.
Let's make some friends.
Oh, yeah, that's always interesting. So Vince says the supervisor I'll be under, the new one, that is, will be the newest one. So I'm interested how that dynamic goes. Yeah, that's always an interesting dynamic as well, because that's kind of the dynamic that, like, I'm in right now. It's like, I'm the brand new guy, right? But I have more experience than more than half the people on the team.
Steady.
So it's a very interesting dynamic, and I'm very curious to see how it's going to go, because it's like, yeah, aside from, I think, one person, I've worked with this particular system more than anybody else on the team, including my boss. And, hilariously enough, my boss's boss. So it's just really interesting to me because I've never been in this situation before. Normally, when I'm the new guy, you know, I'm the new guy. But in this case, I'm working for a company where I already know their system. So it's going to be really interesting for me. If it's garbage, I'll be pushing much harder to get a promotion somewhere in the agency. Hell yeah. Yeah, and it's not necessarily. Mama Humbug says it's pretty common for the most talented people to get stuck. Yeah, it's not necessarily talent too. It also has to do with like work ethic too. You know, if someone is working really hard, then yeah, you know, they're probably gonna get, you know, it is, and there is an argument for that as well, right? You know, with like, if they're performing really well and they're happy, and that's the part that a lot of, you know, corporate tends to forget about, is the if you're happy part. And, you know, it's like, yeah, it does make sense to a certain extent, because you do want, you know, you do want, you know, good folks to, you know, be in good positions, people who know what they're doing, right? God, this is so cool. Oh, banana! Blasting through the brambles. But yeah, man, I do hope everything, you know, goes well. I hope that, you know, I hope that the supervisor you're transferring to is a good one, because again, it's also one of those things where it's like, just because somebody's new doesn't necessarily mean they're bad, right? It just means they're new. And that's something I wish more people would remember. Because, you know, we all have to start somewhere, right? My friend just responded after, like, leaving me hanging for an hour. I love her to death, but the funny thing is, like, yeah, she was in the middle of telling me a story, and then she just disappears. Probably has plenty to learn. Yeah, and you know, that happens sometimes. Hang on 1 second, guys, sorry. Oh, well, that was dumb of me. I climbed right up and just... Looks like there's something over there, so we'll see if I can... See if I can grab a rock or something. Alright, got a rock. Alright, well, not what I wanted, but hey, you know? Beggars can't be choosers, right? Ouch. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, banana. We beat the brambles. Alright, got a skill point. And I wonder if we got them all. I think we only got 2, so I think there's at least one more in there we got to go back and find.
And we're back.
Give me just 1 second, everybody. Yeah, so I did miss 1. It's okay, we'll have to go back in there. Okay. Let's see.
You okay?
Let's see. Do we have one of our hideouts nearby? Getaways? Yeah, there's one right up here we can make. Okay, we'll do that and we'll rest and we'll go back in. Oops. Time to build another getaway, guys.
It's our getaway. Hey, DK, are you awake?
Alrighty.
My arms feel different. I think my grip has gotten stronger. I tried to drink some juice just now, but the straw broke in my hand like snap. Hanging onto your back all the time must be a better workout than I realized. Sorry, little straw. Good night.
There we go. Full heal with 3 bonus hearts to head back in there and find our second banana.
This is gonna be a great day. I just know it. Let's go.
Alright. Bramble Country.
Okay. Yeah.
Secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret tunnel. Alright, so here's the first one. So the second banana is going to be around here somewhere. I'll take this. Okay, you can break through that. I'm kind of surprised. Yep, here we go. Okay, found it. Back of the brambles. That was a pretty clever little hiding spot. I like it. All right, let's return to the lair.
And we're back.
All right. Must be quite tired having made your way this far down. In the underground world, you see the terrain gets harder the deeper you go. May I suggest you open up your skills menu with start and level up your punch power. Good thing I already did that. Welcome to the chip exchange. Yep, we have exactly enough, but we're going to be a little short for the next one. Banana. Nom 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 nom. Alright. Hey there, big fella. I think you smashed through 300 meters of thorns in this layer. If you do, I'll give you a banana. Smashing stats. Yeah. Look at everything we've done already. That's kind of cool. And then here's a list of all the bananas. As you can see, there's a ton we missed. Yeah, this is definitely DK's version of Odyssey. I don't think that's even remotely a unfair statement. Yeah, I think this is the ice layer that we chose not to go down, so we'll probably have to go back there at some point. It looks like that's at 500. Alright. And then here's our house. Okay, we go this way. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the item shop. Okay, we don't need to go there. If it's the Eggshell Hotel you seek, just launch from here, a flap of the wings, and you'll be there in no time. My apologies, I see now that you are quite flightless. Yep, we're like a dodo bird. In that case, please head to the big tree over there and climb to the top. Alright, sounds good. Thank you for the directions. Let's see if we can buy any outfits with what we got. Alright, so let's see. We could get yellow breeches. We got a bow tie. Or we can get the plum forest outfit. Or we can save up for some new fur colors. I think we'll save up and try to get some more. I pressed the wrong button if you guys couldn't tell. Yay, we got Snapple. Okay. Moving on. I know there's a banana over there.
Is that a banana?
Tiny isle in the wetlands. Alrighty. Whoops. Press the wrong button.
Steady.
Changing the hotel. Yes, so good news. You're almost there. At least you stay focused on climbing the big tree. Hazards abound as late, though. I trust you can handle them. Damn right we can. I am Big Monkey. I can handle anything thrown my way. Except that. Oh, a tree looks hollow on the inside? Well, that's not what I intended to do, but, you know, that works too. Thank God DK can climb with only his feet.
Aim.
Well, that's not quite where I aimed it, but, you know, you know what they say about government work, right? Okay, and there is a banana in there as well. Build the getaway, please, and thank you.
Time for a break.
Alright, comfort level 3. And here's the banana. Oh, banana. Do it! Do it! You're halfway there, hell yeah! Because we're the best around! Ain't nobody gonna keep us down! Oh, there is a banana in there, though. Alright, we'll come back in just a second.
Hey, a banana!
Look, if it's gonna be right there, we gotta grab it, right? Alright, there we go. We got another skill point. But we do need, like, 3 to upgrade most things, so... Alright, let's see. Anything we missed? I don't think so. I think we're doing pretty well. Alright. Monkey, monkey, monkey.
Steady. Nice one.
Yep, clean out all those thorns for me, please. That'll make it a lot easier. Alright, and there's a barrel cannon. You can quickly get back to the top. Hell yeah, good investment. Good investment. Good answer, good answer. I think we already got this. Alright, we did it.
A banana.
Oh, banana. Makes me so happy. And there's another shortcut. That'll help a lot.
Eggshell Hotel, here we come.
We did it, everybody. We made it to the Eggshell Hotel.
Okay.
Pleased to work at the hotel part-time. Next stop, the top floor. Alright, where do I need to throw this? There's a guest through here who's quite the picky customer. Oof.
A banana. Okay. One more.
We did it, guys. We took out the picky customer, huh? Your strength is remarkable. Well, thank you, thank you. What can I say except you're welcome? Ah, poison, poison, not good, not good. The Elder is on the top floor. The tingling, it feels shockingly good. Please speak with our Elder. Welcome to the Eggshell Hotel. Let me guess, more visitors from the surface. I'm the manager of this luxurious establishment. Thanks to my skills as a proprietor, the Eggshell Hotel boasts a 10-star hospitality rating. That's a lot of stars. Ah, but the hotel biz is just my side gig these days. I'm a DJ now. Yeah, my music career has taken flight. What about you, my esteemed guest? What is it you seek? The Planet Core. My apologies, I'm afraid we aren't offering guided trips at this time. Self-proclaimed VIPs when the service checked in here not long before you. They were quite a nuisance, spreading poison and all sorts of nastiness. I fear they've affected the quality of our service. May find ourselves reduced to, dare I say it, 9 stars! Oh no, everybody. By the look of it, you are capable of wielding Bonanza powers. Shall I grant you our hotel's finest amenity, the Ostrich Bonanza? That sounds to your liking, then I have a task for you. Must bring me my ancient record to me. The whole thing, it was split into 2 pieces, you see. The internet staff here can provide more details. Please enjoy your stay. Monkey, monkey. So, honored guests, you seek the power of the ostrich. Quite an undertaking. Alas, the ancient record was stolen from us and broken in two. No record, no bonanza, you see. That said, members of our staff have reported to the missing pieces nearing the hotel pool and in the garden. I myself have laid on about the piece of ancient record in the pool. Head to the egg room below to retrieve the record piece by the pool. The door right there will lead you to it. Best of luck. This is a way to get to the garden below. Staff gossip, there may be an ancient record piece there in the garden. Alright, you go through there. Overrun with thorns, thanks to an awful fellow who came through here. You can proceed with caution. Okay. We gotta get the pool record first, though.
You found a map.
Same map, same map. Let's rest up here for a second.
Just what we needed.
Ooh, just what I needed. Alright, so here's the record piece. Over there, and we need to get, what's it called?
Nice one.
Alright, here we go. Easy peasy. Well, or I could just press the wrong button like a big dummy. It's alright, not like anyone actually watches me anyway. Right, guys? Definitely not the 8 people on Twitch and however many people I'm recording this for YouTube will see that.
Steady.
Fire missile!
A record piece.
Oh, I just punched it. Okay, good, it respawns. God, how embarrassing would that have been, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, there's half of the ancient record. Purple goo? Damn, of course it wouldn't be that easy. I'm climbing.
I knew you could do it, DK.
We did it.
Yes. Here's a record piece.
Easy as pie, right? And we did it, guys.
Yes, got 'em all.
All right, we ready for a new bonanza? I try. Welcome on in. Hey, Kingdom, welcome on in. Good to see you. How are you? I'm doing great.
Okay, here I go.
Ostrich Bonanza! That is terrifying looking, by the way. That's some excellent skills for exploration. We might be saving up skill points for them. Yeah, for sure. Try's jamming out there. Hell yeah. So Sin, hell yeah. Welcome.
DK, you got the ostrich bonanza.
Egg extraordinary. Take a lap, Ostrich Elder. Take a lap, damn it. Your singing voice soars beyond the clouds. Pardon my excitement. Em, it's time for you to check out, but I do have one final request. If you see those horrid guests, give them a 10-star Ostrich Bonanza beatdown.
I sure could use a drink.
Thank you, Try. Cheers. I hope you've enjoyed your stay with us and eagerly await your next visit. Safe travels. Since now, apparently. I was hoping to check in the sub-layer below, but found rather repugnant face blocking the way. Thank you, Sin. Yes, I do realize I'm an ostrich. Alas, I'm quite terrified of heights. Same. Super relatable. I got you. Alright, everybody. Yeah, please build the bridge. Alright, there we go. Well, it's not a bridge, but hey, we'll take the barrel. Alright.
What do you think's waiting for us down there, DK?
Sublayer 601. Yep, let's build the getaway.
Time for a break.
Alright. 5 getaways here. Plummeted to Moss Plume Marsh. That'll give us another skill point. Alright, there we go. Ostrich Bonanza skills are now available. Hell yeah. Love to hear that. So yeah, let's see. We can get Glide level 1, Better Flutter, and an Egg Bomb. Well, we got 3 skill points, so let's actually use those skill points, then we'll probably go invest in the others. So let's see. We can get Better Turf Surfing, I actually don't know if we can actually upgrade anything, so maybe it might be a good idea to either save up or, I actually think I want to save up for Punch Power level 3, so we'll do one more, and then we'll probably invest in the Ostrich skills. The wetlands here are usually quite picturesque, but then the poison began to flow and our beautiful air became more and more submerged in the awful stuff. This keeps up, even the eggshell hotel won't be safe on its perch above. 3 plants sprout forth the poison you see here. Please make them stop. I will do what I can. So what you're asking me is to basically punch Poison Ivy in the face 3 times? I don't know if I'm really down with that, but... Hey, Michael, welcome on in. Seeing Green Donkey Island reminds me how Baby Bowser called Yoshi Green Donkey in Yoshi's Island. True. That egg hut is soaked in poison. That girl is poison. Never trust a big button smile. Can't decide what I should get on the Switch. Need a game to play while Puma is in the hospital. Is it the original Switch, Vin, or do you have the Switch 2? Because if you have the Switch 2, then I definitely recommend Bonanza. If it's the original Switch, I may need to think a little bit more on it. Staff has taken refuge in the annex. Just the OG? I'd have to think about that one. Alright, gonna have to try and... do a little bit better than that. Yeah, Odyssey would... if you haven't played Odyssey yet, I would probably... that's probably what I would recommend. Just finished it? Okay. Oh, banana. Yeah, I mean, my normal go-tos for the Switch would be Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Those would probably be my... those would probably be my 2, like, big choices. Hell yeah, we have saved more of the city. Gonna need a backup for when you want to spike the Switch while in the hospital.
Poison's gone down. Let's smash the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend, if you haven't played either of them, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Ideally, Breath of the Wild first. But yeah, that would probably be my big recommendation if I'm going to be honest. But all right, guys, I didn't mention this is going to be a bit of a shorter one. I'm kind of fading fast here, so I'm going to call it here now that we've hit a safe spot. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out. We unlocked a new power up and feel pretty good about it. So YouTube, again, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry for the shorter video today. Normally with Bonanza, I like to go longer because this game is just so good. But I gotta take it easy today. So I do apologize. We'll be back again soon, though, with more Bonanza, I promise. So yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I love you, and we'll see you next time. Okay. Bye bye.